Hey guys, I hope this vlog finds you well. I've been away for a couple of weeks, just been super busy. Loads of work with the Jubilee that's gone on here in the UK. My band's been really busy.
He wears an Usman set, he wears one garment trousers and he lives in a council flat. Now if you see an Usman and he's looking all pale and sad,
just had to take a bit of time out to recover. Just want to remind you guys, if you're enjoying these videos, please remember to like, subscribe. If you've got something you want to say, do drop in the comments box below. Yeah, it's been really nuts busy in the UK, in the entertainment business. It's been the first time really that we've had a big event like this for quite a few years, what with all the stuff that went on, with all the lockdowns and the pandemic and the post-pandemic, and there's been, you know, a lot of not so great news around in the world, and it was just really nice to have a few days over here. We had 4 days in a row, so a really long weekend, 2 extra days off, which meant a big boom in the entertainment business, big boom for bands, both big bands and smaller bands. So big bands on the stage, incredible stage set up for the celebrations with bands like Queen, you know, all the big stuff came out, and it was a really awesome celebration, an amazing concert. But of course that rippled throughout the whole of the country. We were really busy. We did 5 gigs last week. There's one day which we did 2 gigs in one day and a fair bit of driving as well. So it was just absolutely exhausting. It was mad, it was great. Really good fun, obviously really good for money, which was wonderful for this industry. To say, it was the first time where there's been sort of a big celebration like that for quite a while, and yeah, obviously when you're working in that sector you take full advantage of it. So I had a good few days off, but a really awesome time. But what I really found was, you know, I really started missing the other areas, the balance of my life. Doing stuff like this, you know, running the channel, making the courses, doing some teaching and coaching, had a few mixed jobs which I need to catch up and get done, just a whole bunch of other things. I miss actually doing the stock music composition, just all sorts of things, you know. And I realize, you know, about myself as I get older, I like to have a lot of things on the go. Now that's not to be confused with sort of being flaky and flip-flopping. Those things I always get done, and I enjoy having these different projects on the go with deadlines, and achieving and getting better in these different areas of my life. And what I also find is that those different areas all fit together to actually elevate you further. And it got me thinking about that phrase, you know, jack of all trades, master of none. I was thinking, does that really apply so much these days? You know, you can do so much online. You can run a YouTube channel, you can teach, you can compose, you can do the stock music, you can write vlogs, you know, you have all your social medias. And of course, that's not to mention, you know, running bands, playing out live as well, doing the kind of offline stuff, and all those things kind of feed in to each other. Of course, you know, there's releasing singles and albums and videos and doing all that stuff. There's so much now that can be done online that almost just do one thing really hyper focused seems almost maybe more in a minority these days. People are out there, certainly in the music business, they're becoming very capable videographers, being presenters, you know, very capable in the studio, mixers, masterers, producers. People are wearing a lot more hats these days, I think. And I think that's a great thing, and I think that phrase is really outdated. Now, I'm not saying, you know, if there's one thing and you're really hyper focused on it, if you want to be the best guitarist in the world and that's all you're focused on, you're going to achieve that. You're going to become a great guitarist. There's no doubt about that. But I think there's nothing wrong if you're coming into this industry and you're thinking, you know, I don't want to be tagged as someone that just is doing a load of stuff, but I'm actually not that so good at all of them. I maybe have to focus on one thing. Well, you know, it's good to focus, but it's also okay if your personality enjoys multiple things like mine, because I'll find if I'm just doing one thing constantly, but like doing that band, you know, by the end of doing those gigs, I was done with live. I needed a really good break from live. I wanted to do something else, and that's absolutely fine. As you get older, as I get older, I have a much better understanding of who I am, how I like to work, and how that works for me. And I know that if I just gun at something constantly, I get kind of a bit bored with it and I kind of switch off away from it. So I know that I need a really healthy balance. Sometimes when you're working self-employed, when opportunity comes, you just have to go for that, you know, and that might involve doing a whole lot of one thing for a while, and that's fine, because, you know, you've got to do that sometimes. When the opportunity's there, you've got to go grab it. But if you're coming into the industry, I think it's a good thing to embrace a number of things. You know, get handy with videography, get handy with your microphones, get handy with, you know, how to network, so many different things. But what you'll find is that, you know, if you're writing a record at the same time as running a band, at the same time as doing a YouTube channel, all those skill sets will fit together, and you'll find you actually elevate yourself much quicker, because all those different areas demand slightly different skill sets, but they all feed in together. You know, the advantage of being great in a home studio, having a good knowledge of micing stuff up, means that when it comes to having to do a video with your band or record your band, you don't need anyone else. You can get in there, you can mic the guys up, and you can take it all away with you. You can mix it and master it from your home studio, save yourself a ton of hassle, get it done the way you want to get it done, the way you want it to sound, and you'll gain a whole load of experience out of it. And that's just a little example about the benefit of being a master of a number of things in the industry. So, jack of all trades, master of none, I think it's a bit outdated, particularly in this industry with so much opportunity, so many things you can get in and learn just from your home studio. If you want to start earning more from the music industry, maybe you want to kickstart your career, maybe you just want a few suggestions on how you can start making some money out of your skill sets, do click on the link below and download my free ebook, 7 Ways to Start Making Money from Your Music. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. It's an absolutely beautiful day here in the UK. Guys, please remember to like, subscribe, go and have yourselves an absolutely great day.